Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And yeah, it is June 14th, 2021. And there's a really big water truck coming up the road again for about the 9th time today. So that's a lot of water. There's one big grow going on up there. These guys are hauling really big water when they're using an 18-wheeler. Anyway, we get a quick shot of them right here because I want to document all of this. He should be coming. There he is. Look at that. Yep. And these guys have torn this road up. It was less than a couple of weeks ago that the road was graded by the county. And I went down it today and I couldn't get over 4 miles per hour without my teeth rattling. It was terrible. Big old bumps and holes and just terrible. These trucks can't go too fast going up when they're fully loaded, but when they come down empty, I'm telling you, they're flying. So anyway, let's get past that. So, what did I do today? Well, I took a soak in the Tote Goosey. My wonderful Tote Goosey. That feels so good when you get in there. And yeah, that little pump system I got working there is keeping that water as clean as can be. So that's a good thing. Anybody wants, oh, there goes another water truck down the road. Oh, geez. Just constant, non-stop, 24/7. Terrible. Anyway, I did go down and check my mail today because I was expecting a package and it wasn't there. Even though the tracking said it was there, it wasn't there. And then a little thing in the bottom of the tracking says by 9 p.m. Well, it got there at 9 a.m. this morning, but it's going to take them 12 hours to walk it across one little small building and put it in my box. Amazing. Well, they just blame COVID. Of course, we're not seeing anything new with the post office. This is stuff we've been seeing all our lives at the post office. Stand in line for an hour to mail a letter just to find out that when you get up there that you didn't have to stand in line. You could have just picked up a stamp at the machine. You know, that's the way things are. Just the way it is. Cool. All right, so what do we got going today? Well, the winds are blowing again finally this afternoon. It was calm for most of the day. I think the highest I saw the winds get up to was like 4 miles per hour. But the temperature did get up to 106 today. And Wednesday's supposed to be the hottest day of all. But at 106, I have to remind you that the humidity was in the single digits. And I'll take a dry heat over a humid heat any day. All right. In my kettle barbecue, my beautiful Weber. I love my Weber. Oh, that smells good coming out of there. I have a half rack of ribs. And they're all seasoned and they're wrapped in double layer aluminum, heavy duty aluminum foil. And they're not sitting directly over the heat, they're sitting off to one side. And that's going to steam those really well and get that meat super tender, keep the moisture in so they don't dry out. And the won't be any flash ups or flares or anything like that because it's all contained. And then pretty soon I'll be coming out and I'll cut that foil open. I'll add my barbecue sauce and then I'll caramelize that over the direct heat. I'll move it to the back end of the grill. Right now my charcoal is back here and my ribs are right here underneath this vent area. And it's been low and slow all day. I've been running these now for a few hours at about 225, 230. And that's the best way to do your ribs actually for most meats on a barbecue. Low and slow is the way to go. That's a G-Bear rhyme. All right, so we're going to come over here and see how we're doing with electricity. Well, there we are, 13.6, and now we're on float. We're on float. I got plenty of electricity. So everything is floating. You can see up there they say 13, but those are the Harbor Freight solar panels. These two controllers, the Midnight handles the large 305 watt panels, the 6 of those, and the Renogy handles all of my 100 watt panels. So you'll see a little difference in the voltages on those because of that. But gotta love this Ames. I mean, it's not hot at all, and it's been running my air conditioner all day long. Inside the cabin is nice and cool. Of course, I still only have one window AC in the bedroom, and it kept the bedroom down to about 74 degrees, even though it made 106 today. So I want to get that second window air conditioner in the front room, and then I can close the blinds down and close the shades on the windows before the sun comes up and starts heating stuff up in the cabin. And heck, who knows? I probably won't even have to refrigerate my beer. I'll just leave it on the coffee table. All right, so when I was in a Tote Goosey earlier, I wanted something to do because it was kind of boring just sitting there. So I got my scuba gear out and I went diving, and I was looking for sunken treasure and maybe some sunken ships and stuff like that might have traveled through when I wasn't looking. But didn't really find anything. I don't know why. If anybody has a clue why I spent a whole day and half a tank of oxygen scuba diving looking for buried treasure and I didn't find any, let me know. So, all right. I also went down, cleaned the chickens out, and set up a couple of little Tote Gooseys for them down there so that they can cool off in the water. And then I soaked down the ground where they like to dig in the ground and take their little dust baths, but they like it even more in a hot summer when that's a little on the wet side. They get down in there and they dig out that cold, wet sand and throw it over themselves. So it looks like a lot of them have moved over to the main side here. There's old Nellie over there. I had filled that hole up with water, so she was probably over there taking her little bath. Here's some of the new chicks. The new chicks are bigger than the older ones, so they're not getting harassed anymore. The others are over here, and they're getting big very, very quickly. There's one of the Tote Gooseys over there. That's where one of the where all of the chicks go. And there's the other Tote Goosey way over there in the corner. And they like those. They go in there and stand in the water and catch the cool breeze coming off of them. So I already collected eggs, did all that stuff today. That's all done. Watered the garden really early this morning, even before the sun broke the sky, and got everything wet down so that they wouldn't be affected because we had the warning of extreme heat. All of these mulberry trees were all soaked down earlier today also. You see the different darkness color in the soil. The ground is pretty wet around their roots. So they're doing well. That guy over there is going to be a nice shade tree soon. Just a couple of years and it'll be really nice. That's about all I have. Tomcat was out at like just before the sun came up this morning. I caught him over there underneath the van, and I said, "Hey, what are you doing, Tomcat?" And he just laid there and looked at me. So he's been running around. I've refilled his water and his kibble in his cage, but he's not eating a lot of kibble. I have a feeling he's going out and getting hot meals on wheels. That's about all I have, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Got to get my trailer fixed up because Don called me or Don emailed me and said he's got some pallets for me and a couple of totes. So I'm going to get down and pick those up. I thought I was going to have jury duty this week, but I just called in a little while ago and they said that my group was excused, so I don't have to report. So that's a good thing. I don't mind doing jury duty, but when you're running a ranch by yourself and you got animals, you can't leave them for very long. So if they talk about being sequestered or anything like that, that's a no-no for me. Anyway, that's all I got, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget thumbs up down there, and please don't forget to subscribe. Subscriptions have really, really slowed down. So, hey, first person that sends me 5 new subscribers, I will send them a collectible Budweiser Stein with the closing cover on it. It's a collectible. That's worth some money. So, first person to send me 5 new subscribers that all say so-and-so sent me, I'll put you down on a list. First person that gets there is going to get that Stein. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. This is G Bear signing off.